Hi, hello everyone. This is my presentation for Module 1, Government Control of Public Education. My name is Jen Carter. I am a teacher, first-year fac teacher at USD 412 in Hoxie. I have been teaching for a bit. This will be my 9th year. I listed some of my teaching education there and my master's from Fort Hays State in 2018. After that, I tried some building leadership classes and COVID hit, and I pulled away from all that for a while to concentrate on my family. In May of 2021, I did go ahead and get out of teaching for a few years, and I'm going back in. I'm pretty excited for that. I did, during that time, since I got out of teaching, I have been on the school board here at USD 412 in Hoxie. I have kids in the school district, and I really still wanted to be involved in the overall well-being of our school. So I ran for that and was elected. And once I got hired on for FACS, they went ahead and pulled me off the board. And so I started this journey. So this will be great. All right, so we're going to talk about the 3 levels of government. And our first level we're going to talk about is federal. In the 10th Amendment, this gives most educational decisions to the state and the local governments to decide what happens in their school districts. 8% of our funding, it comes from the federal government. Protection against discrimination, that discrimination could be anywhere from race, religion, sex, disability. All that is protected through the 14th Amendment for all of our students. The mission for the U.S. Department of Education is to promote student achievement and preparation for global competitiveness by fostering educational excellence and ensuring equal access. All right, the next one we're going to talk about is state. Our state runs our schools pretty well. State sets all of our state standards for our classroom curriculum. They also have 40% of our funding. That's where it comes from, is from the state. The state is also responsible for all school and teacher licensure, and it sets requirements for students to be able to graduate. I did go ahead and put the mission statement in here for the state of Kansas. It says, "It's the goal of the agency to provide all Kansas children with equal access to a quality, high-level education that promotes student achievement and prepares all students for global success." All right, next we're going to talk about is local government. Our local government is based on the district within a specific area, as well as the local school board. Our school boards, they choose specific curriculum for our districts. It also establishes district policies and procedures. It assigns administration. So superintendents report straight to the school boards. And then a school board is made of elected officials. All right, so we're going to talk about the USD 412 school board. I went ahead and put the district goals and objectives in here. I'll read those to you. It says the board shall annually establish and review a set of long-range goals and objectives to guide the operation of the district. All personnel in the district shall direct their efforts towards achieving the goals and objectives of the board to ensure that students are able to function effectively in their environment, employment, and continuing education efforts. And the board shall provide the best educational system possible within the financial limitations of the district. Serving on this school board for a couple years, it was an adventure. I did not realize the control that local school boards have. The state has over local school boards. Sorry, I said that wrong. I was hoping to really be able to positively affect the kids in our school district through our school board. And I think that was done. It's just not quite as easy as having that relationship with students, the one-on-one relationship. That's why I decided to come back to teaching. So I did. I put our board goals on here. And we talk about technology. It says technology will be developed to complement student learning. And then the guidance department will be developed to assist all students to have success in our district. All large-scale projects and other items that are in the consensus of the board will be discussed and updated at each meeting until completion of the dismissal, and all employees will be effectively evaluated, and it will reflect their actual performance. So our communication for the local school board, we have a specific paper that we go through. Our community has 2 papers, but in the board policies, we specifically name one as our official communication. Then we also have a text messaging system for parents. We have the school website. We have Facebook. I think our AD has a Twitter account. So there's a lot of communication with our community. Our school is a 1-to-1 district when it comes to Chromebooks or laptops. High school has laptops. 8th grade and below all have Chromebooks. The junior high get to take them home. Earlier than that, they get to keep them in the classroom. In our junior high and high school, we do use Google as a web-based operating system. Everything goes through Google Classroom. That way we can add parents and keep them updated on what their students are doing in class. Our laptops do have, of course, a Microsoft operating system, but we go through web-based, through Google. So we have some testing that our school looks at to get the data to help us evaluate how our students are learning. We use FastBridge, ACT testing, state testing. They are coming up with a new math testing soon. And all of those test scores are used to evaluate how well our students are doing and what we can do to help them learn better. All right, so my experience with federal, state, and local. I don't have a lot of federal experience. I don't feel like federal's too involved in what we do. It's all, mostly state level. I have met Randy Watson and went through a couple of workshops with him through the state level. He's our education commissioner. And with the Kansas Association of School Boards, I have worked with them on the state level. That way we can really work to help our school districts. And the local, like I said, I've been a teacher here in the district. I have also been on the school board and coming back to the district. So it'll be good. I'm also part of the local KNEA chapter, part of CatFax. So I think all those local and state organizations really help with professional development, and they help the teacher be able to teach better. All right. So I was able to research and learn a lot about the levels of government and how they're involved with our public education system. Of course, they all have mission statements, strategic plans, goals. And I do believe that all of those help your level of government, whatever it may be, to stay on track, and it focuses on the growth and development of our students and their learning. It also helps with our teacher education also. So my priorities there, I have management up top, communication, operations systems, and technology. I put management first because I believe that unless things are running smoothly, we can't help our students. And I think communication is in with that. If we don't have good management, then it causes an off culture. It causes like chaos within the school. So all those other things are just, they have to be led by a good management system. This assignment, it sure has helped me learn more about the levels of government and how they interact when it comes to education. I really want to continue learning more about the higher levels of the government. Look, I was talking about the federal, and I feel like I don't know a lot about the federal, how it's involved. And I would like to learn more and see how they actually are concerned with the well-being of their nation's children and their education. I feel like sometimes our federal government is not so concerned about the little people. And I hope, if I can learn more about that maybe I'll see that. My understanding of the 3 levels of government has definitely improved. but I want to see these levels in action more. And I want to follow the progression of their decisions and how they're made. I really would like to see a little bit more about state legislation and how some of those new things are passed. Sometimes I don't think they always have the best intentions when it comes to our kids, and I think that has to happen. I do believe I have a good understanding of the local level, and I would love to be more involved in the upper levels, like I just said. I'm not sure if this assignment will change the way I teach, but it has shown me more behind the scenes and learning stuff behind the scenes and how things are made, how goals are set, how the strategic plan is set. I do believe that does help an educator, knowing the background of where all that comes from. So I do want to go to board meetings now as an educator. I do understand as a board member how important it is to see our educators there and how they can help support the other side and how there can be a teamwork there. I'd also like to get more involved with the way policies and procedures are developed before they go to the school board for approval. So we're talking about building leadership team, district leadership team, any of that committee placement. All right, here is my references. You have a wonderful day.